Hey real fam, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a minute since we've chatted a bit, especially on the drive talk side. But anyway, just a little bit of an update here. Sis has just been doing the most. I've been busy trying out new things and sure, yeah, no, it's been crazy but great at the same time. Other days I would feel like, woo, this is a lot to kuningi. But I realized that I really needed to grow a thick skin and realize that, you know what, girl, for you to progress, for you to remain content and sane, for you to continue flourishing, you really have to show up for yourself. At the same time, you really have to think of ways to change things around, okay? And of course, trust God even more if you didn't, okay? So, I'm going to be sharing an update with you. If you've watched the previous video, this time around, I'm using my camera. I'm happy. It's a sit down. Like I said, on the first video, I had to use my phone because I was on the road. I just didn't want to take my camera with me. Anyway, watch the first video when I started with Uber. Just watch the first video, okay? After watching this, you can watch the first video. So in this video, you can expect a breakdown of how much I made in my first week of working as an Uber driver. Yes. Who would have thought Ntabi, a content creator, a web and digital developer, would be driving Uber? Anyway, nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you a backstory. How did I even get to drive Uber? Like, what prompted me to get into that? So, in December 2024, my work contract ended. I'm not going to go into detail as to why my contract ended, and I think I did mention that on one of my podcast episodes on Unfiltered Grace. So it means you have to catch up. If you haven't watched some of my podcast videos, you have to catch up, okay? So I won't repeat all of that. But when my work contract ended, around November, December, I started with the Uber process, you know, the applications and all of that. But today we're not going to be talking about that. If you are keen in all the processes, which I think I'll share either way, but on a different video. Today I just want to share with you how much I made in 6 days of working as an Uber driver. So this is my 6th day as an Uber driver. Okay. So I started on Tuesday. Tuesday was, let me check the date. Let's see. Tuesday was the 17th of June. So yeah, I started on the 17th of June till Sunday, which is today. So that's how I got to do my rides, like for 6 days, okay? But I just want to break down first before I show you the figures to show you how much I made. I want to kind of break down my days, right? So on that Tuesday, I was able to work half day because I was writing an exam. So I worked for half day and then had to write my exam, went back to do a few rides, but it wasn't the whole day, right? So my first day was me starting and then writing exam at the same time. Well, I'm proud of myself that I started and didn't panic in a way and still had to write, you know. And yeah, which is, yeah, it can be a lot to do in one day, like start something new the first on that same day you're writing. You can imagine, right? Anyway, the second day, which was the Wednesday, I was able to work more hours, and the Thursday again I was working, so meaning I got to work half day for like 2 days. So what Uber does, it gives you 12 hours to work for, like you can work for 12 hours, so you can be on the app for 12 hours. So the maximum I've done is like 8 hours, right? So what's my takeaway so far? Because I believe that this week was a trial and error for me. Number one, taking trips that lead you to a destination where often it would be a bit harder to get a customer, maybe coming back, it can be a little bit of a challenge. So I think for 2, if not 3 trips, I had to turn back alone without a client, which means it's petrol wasted, right? So that's one lesson that I took. And then yesterday, which was a Saturday, one client forgot the item in the car. So I had to, arrange for them to get it. But on the app, you're able to contact them. I don't want to give out, but yeah, there's a process. Actually, no, I can't share because maybe you hear you want to be a part of this or you want to do it. So I can share. So on the app, there is an option to report if you lost an item, and then I got to interact and eventually got a hold of the rider, and we arranged, and then I delivered their parcel. I mean, their lost item. So one of the lessons, or the other lesson that I took from that, is that when a client leaves, or a rider leaves the car, just check in case they forgot something, right? I can just imagine you forgetting your phone and then you're at the airport. And then the next thing, I got a rider, I'm gone. What happens? Like, it can be really frustrating. And if I had put myself in the shoes of someone who has lost something, because the client that I had had forgotten their keys, and those looked like it was house keys. So you can imagine it's winter. If they stay alone, where they're gonna stay? Like, maybe they don't have a spare key somewhere close by. That case in point. But yeah, sorry, I'm yawning because I'm exhausted. It's been a long week, and I'm recording this at 10. And I have to be up in the morning, but you know what? We got this. We're doing this, and we are grateful nevertheless. So yeah, I think those are some of the trial and errors that I got to take note of. It's that, and the point where I need to make sure that I don't lose out on petrol. I don't waste petrol, right? Just because I think I filled up a full tank twice, if not 3 times, this week of me doing Uber. So also, I'm saying all of this as a trial and error because I would like to kind of evaluate from the 1st to the 31st, or the 30th, the 1st to the end of the month, how it works and how to best navigate it. But just to, I think I'll show you. Should I show you? I'll show you. I think this is the only time I'll get to show you how much I made on Uber. Okay, this is the only time I'll get to show you. So the Uber app has like a breakdown of how much you earned and all that, but I think I'm gonna show you. Yeah, it's best if I show you, right? Let's see if you can see. All right, I think you can see. So far I have made 4,929 rand, right? But now there's 4,000 that I made in the week. So it means Monday I didn't work. So if I worked on Monday, chances are I could have made 5 point something. So now, because Uber takes 25% of of um, of the amount that you make, my payout now becomes 4.2, right? It becomes 4.2 because they take their 25%. So far, I have made like money that is going to come to me on Tuesday, because Uber pays you every Tuesday, is 4,200. Do I think it's worth it? I do think it's worth it. I think I can even do more, because this week I was learning things and all of that. I believe that as time progresses, I'll get the hang of it and just probably do more. So yeah, I just thought I should share that. I know that there's someone who probably is thinking of joining Uber, but the question that they're asking is, will I make money and all of that? And I must say, because I didn't work my 12 hours, it means I could literally make more, right? Which means I have to now structure my plans, the time to wake up, the amount of hours to work, and also to target busy times, all of those things. And lastly, what's the last thing? Oh, the last point I wanted to make is that, late trips do have lots of money, but as a woman driver, I feel like I can only work until a certain time, and yeah, not really put myself in a situation where I work at night. I mean, I won't go into details, but you are aware that, our safety is just a concern, and I wouldn't want to find myself in any dodgy situation. Okay. Maybe a question that you might have is, does Uber have the option for women to get, like, to drive women only and all of that? I think it does filter, but also there is that option where you had to fill in. There's like a form that I had to fill in to say I want female riders, and I think so far 80% has been women, but I have been getting men as well. So, but it has been giving me more women. And I think it also, I don't know if it senses if it's a woman driver, they kind of target, I don't know, something like that. I think so. But yeah, so far so good. Like I said, trial and error first week, but I am grateful. I think it went well. I think it went well. It wasn't bad at all. I know that I can do more. Uh, do I am I doing this full time or what's happening? Because my contract ended and currently I'm still not employed by anyone. Basically, this is a job for me, a full time job for me. So I'll see how it goes. And something about Ntabi that you need to know is that she will put her all into something until she sees it through. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, I just thought I should update you. Now I'm going on and on. Hey, I missed you too much. Now I'm going on and on. I didn't want this video to be too long, but that's the update. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something out of it. And yeah, like I said, trial and error week. If you feel like I didn't give you more information, you're welcome to ask on the comments. I'll answer and just give you feedback. And yeah, that's it. And I think what I'm learning on Uber each and every day is that just be careful with your information and all that. Your safety matters. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty, but that's it for me. And I'm grateful and I thank God for this opportunity. At the same time, I'm just grateful for every day in my life, man. I'm just grateful. Okay, we're gonna go on and I am exhausted. There's still so much to do. I love you. Cheers for now. Mwah. Don't forget to make today count, okay? Wait, real fam. When I said there's still so much to do, I meant that I also have another business, which is Ildesigns, right? So this is my website. I don't think I market some of the work that I do more, but I have a design company that I've had for over a decade and it's been running as a freelance company. I would work on it part-time. I had a few times where I did it full time. So basically, right now, I'm doing Uber and also working on my business. So I do website designs, logo designs, banners, posters, social media marketing. As you can see, a little bit of what's on my website, but you're more than welcome to visit the site and check more of what I do. And I will also leave my email on the description so that you can email if you need work to be done. So this is the other work that I do. Please support my business. I love and appreciate you. Bye for now. Mwah. Let's work.